Hey girl, hey.
We live. What's up? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Shay and Jay. And we about to do what?
Talk about it.
Yes, we got some interesting topics on today. And is you ready to get in the program?
Girl.
Do we have any? Do you feel like something is going on in your spirit today? Anything that any hymns, any?
Girl, today I am tired, I am weary, and I am worn.
Any song selections from the choir? What we gotta sing a song.
What was the song I was singing the last time?
I can't remember.
I forgot what song was I singing?
It really don't even matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
I wish I could have worn my shirt today, but today I had a lot going on, so I just threw on an old frock and I carried it on out the house and took care of some business.
Oh, give thanks.
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good.
For He is what?
For He is good.
Oh, give what?
Oh, give thanks
Unto.
I quit. I put my own self out my own house. Just know that.
For He is good. Yes, He is good. For He is worthy. Worthy. For He is good.
Hallelujah.
Yes, He is good. For He is worthy.
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 Hallelujah.
For He is good.
I'm sick of it.
Yes, He is good.
I play guitar too much sometimes.
Hallelujah.
I play too much.
Yes.
They play too much.
Yes.
This
thank
is
He's
you.
worthy of all
He
praise.
is worthy.
Let everything that has
He
breath.
is worthy.
The trees, the rocks, the everything.
That's my asthma pump
Oh,
in the bag.
okay.
Hallelujah.
I got one in.
Amen.
Pro
Amen.
man.
Amen.
All right.
So,
All right.
period. Come on.
Yeah, so we're gonna get up in the millions on the program. What's the first thing we got on the program?
Nicki Minaj and Trina.
Girl, first of all, before we get into this fiasco, I want to congratulate T.S. Madison for making her queen appearance on the Queen Radio, honey.
I'm not mad at her. I'm so glad to see her doing it. I'm a big fan.
Are you a proud parent?
I am a proud parent because you know what? She did it
She did.
without the naysayers.
That's right.
And you can't. And remember, people saying you got to keep them punks and them sissies out your house, and them what you call magoos and gugoos and all that.
And ginger snaps and gazoos.
Well, all of that came to fruition, and she is on Nicki Minaj radio.
And I am so happy for her. She
I'm
looking
so
really
happy.
good.
She did.
She got the bar. Ain't too many trans machines is up there, and with the dogs and Onika.
Okay.
And,
Onika,
Okay.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Onika
I ain't
Tanja
mad.
Mirage. And I'm happy. It was just like, it was a new look. It was like a stigma being broken.
Yeah, it was.
And it's like, this is a whole trans woman. And like, I didn't hear, I was waiting for somebody to say something negative.
No, ma'am.
And it was nothing negative.
No, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure it was a lot of niggas up in there.
Okay.
I ain't hear
Turn
nothing
the head.
negative. Nothing like, who is that?
Mm-mm.
And then to see a cisgender woman show love to a trans woman, she posts her picture and everything on her page. I was here for it. And
I'm living
and
for
so
it.
proud.
I'm still
That's
living.
amazing.
Madison girl. I'm here for it, girl.
Yes, honey.
I'm your biggest fan. I'm here for you.
So, speaking of Nicki Minaj, let's talk about Nicki Minaj and Trina. So, pretty
Lord.
much to give y'all a brief, we got Nicki Minaj and Trina stuff is going on, and basically, Trina and Nicki Minaj and Trina's camp, because I don't
It's
think
not
they had
even
a word.
Trina, it's Trina's
not
camp.
Trina, it's Trina's camp. It's her A&R person. So Trina's person have went live with Funky Dineva and had a whole interview with him, and Nicki Minaj replied on her Queen Radio. So on Queen Radio, Nicki Minaj was discussing that, hey, I was in Miami, I was reaching out and everything, and I had some downtime, and I asked you guys, let's do the video. And it was brought to my attention that there was not a budget, and because there's no budget, how do you guys expect me to work? So Trina's camp was that, we was messaging you, and we was trying to reach out to you. We got no response, and we was holding this project for the last 2 years, and we see you with the Megan Stallion, the horse, Clydesdale, and
the whole
the
clone. The Clydesdale horses, they be in the parades and the Christmas.
They're big, very huge
That's
stallion horses.
Yeah, they are. But she don't look like a big horse.
She's huge. She's big, and that's why they call her the stallion. She's very tall, and she's
You know what? I just gotta say this because this thing is deep in my spirit, and I just gotta let it go before I let go and let God. Women, we have to stop degrading ourselves with this whole I'ma show my ass and shake my ass and that's how I make my money, because that ain't how I make my money. I make my money standing behind a chair doing hair all day long. That's not how she make her money. That's just not it. I hate everybody in this room as of right now. Like, it's see, when I be trying, it be stuff like this right here. Everybody doesn't make their money by, scripting and showing the goods.
Everybody know.
No,
everybody know. You're
like
right.
I don't make my money like that, because first of all, I ain't gonna get my bad built body up there and do nothing on no pole. Cause listen, these here joints they ain't made for walking or swinging on pole or none of that. I give you a good 15-20 minutes. That's all I got for you, baby. I ain't got nothing else for you.
That's it.
Okay, so that's all I got, baby.
But this thing with Trina, her thing was, well, not Trina, but the A&R person, like how, and I'm pretty sure he's not reaching out to say anything if Trina didn't get the clearance. Just like Juanita Bynum peoples, you can't be talking about me and my stuff, and you my assistant, and I don't know about it. So it's Trina's voice is somewhere in there.
That's what they say.
So he's like, hey, you with Megan Thee Stallion, and you promoting her, and you doing videos, and you posting her all on your timeline and everything. But all the promotion we got for Babs is a story. It's a story post.
Well,
I was gonna delete in 24 hours.
I mean, you can't really like.
And they said, you know what they said, right? They said Babs was being dropped the date that Megatron got released.
Okay, can I be honest? I don't listen to both. I don't listen to neither one of those music. So, and that's no shade. But I remember the old Trina. I remember the old Nicki Minaj, and that's what I'm true to. I really don't. I'm not a real rap person, so I don't really indulge in all of that. I listen to a variety of music, and I just
don't expect nobody to be working with you if you ain't got much.
You got to have my coin. You got to have my coin.
Efectivo, papacito, ahora. I need my money right now. If we ain't talk about money, we ain't talk about shit. Why is you in my face?
You're
Bitch,
right.
we ain't talking about motherfucking thing. You ain't got my money, we ain't saying nothing. So don't get mad if she ain't texting and calling and beeping you, bitch. She ain't got nothing else to say. That's it. And don't get mad because she posting and liking and riding the stallion, bitch. She's popping, she's hot, it's a business. She's relevant right now. Nicki Minaj is, yeah. So she riding her clout right now because everybody is like a stallion. So she riding away because you know they said you know the Megatron wasn't really nothing if it wasn't for the challenge that she was begging everybody to sing and rap and
I
dance.
wish I could run
Oh my
off
gosh,
right
if you
now.
have a talent.
Hey,
Do
cousin. Janae said hey.
Hey cousin, hey baby, I miss you. So if you have a talent or you thought you had a talent, do a Megatron challenge, rap, sing. You know, she announced the winners.
Oh.
None of them had talents for real, but you know they won.
One of them?
One of them won
Two of them?
$10,000. Maybe I should have did the Megatron challenge. I got a couple of bars.
Is that the one that the girl went and did the split in the dust? And the dust flew from under.
But I don't think she won. Okay, moving right along.
Joe
Budden.
Budden.
So Joe Budden, he was actually on the Queen Radio too. And very briefly, Nicki Minaj and him got into a little brawl because you know, it was things that was said. You know, he said on his platform that Nicki Minaj snorted coke, and she wanted him to clear that out, that that's not something that she ever did. Now he was like, so you never did drugs before? That wasn't the question. The thing was that you said I did coke. I never did coke. Can you clear my name up, nigga, like a real nigga should? He didn't want to do that. So they got.
Well, you know, Joe Budden
Budden
is very controversial. He's always ready to be controversial with somebody, and I wish he would go
With
sit
women.
down. But very much so. But,
Only women,
well, I've seen him in a few controversy with men, but it
weak men.
yeah.
Only women.
I wish he would just shut up.
He ain't gonna step up to a real nigga.
And that's no shade. But I really wish he would just, you know, because Joe Budden, what was the last album that you had, sir? We'll wait. We'll wait.
Nicki Minaj actually gave him that she was somebody that
He
She
me,
said that he was
all I
a
remember
actual
him
good
was
rapper.
pump it up.
I
just
thought
please.
he was a reality star.
What was that movie?
set it up. Oh, so you think you get stumped me out?
Oh no. Well,
You got
Omarion. Yay!
I named all the wrong. I thought he was a reality star. The last time I seen him, he was on Marriage Boot Camp or something.
Yeah, him and Sin was on it. Speaking of, he says she keeping his son Lexington from him.
So he got baby mama trouble.
Yeah, he got baby
I
mama
heard
drama.
his dick was too little. That's what.
Now I wouldn't know that. That ain't my business.
That's why usually.
But
be
she
very
said-
argumentative because a real nigga with long 10 inches of dick, swimming backflip in the ocean with 10 inches of dick.
They ain't got time for that.
They don't have time. They not gonna be arguing with a bitch all goddamn day.
Okay. Well, what she said was a man that don't take care of his family can't be rich. And it goes back to the last episode where we said that if a man couldn't provide for his family.
Wait. What did she say?
She said that a man that don't take care of his family can't be rich. And again, it goes back to the last
He
episode.
can't be rich if he don't take care of his family. Now, let's break that down. What exactly did she mean about that?
I would have to ask her what she meant by those comments because I don't know. But it does, go back to the last episode where we, talked about a man not being able to provide for his family. Should he be married?
Because I know a lot of guys that are rich and not taking care of their kids.
Well, I mean, I don't really know. I can't really say nothing about that because I don't have no children.
Now, I could get if she's saying that there's no reason why you should be rich and not taking care of your kids.
Well, I mean, okay, so again, we have to ask these questions. what does Joe Budden's net worth look like? If we, let's really get down to numbers. What does net worth look like? Because if he's not taking care of Lexington and she doing the sole provider for her son, then...
Well, I did see the difference of the Queen Radio setup and his, I don't even know the name of his studio.
I don't.
But it looked like a couch and,
he's only worth $6 million. And his source of wealth is a professional rapper. Y'all, I didn't know.
So he's not taking care of his children. and he got
He's only worth $6 million. Six.
And how many kids he got?
I don't know how many children he
I
has.
believe that's enough to take care of at least one of them.
You could take care of at least a leg on the baby with $6 million.
And insurance and the policy.
I mean, you could take care of one leg of the baby and let her handle it. Oh, he has 2 kids. He has Lexington and Trey.
And why he not taking care of his kids?
Instead of arguing back with a bitch
Wait, he's
on the
not
Queen's
even
radio.
in his oldest son's life.
Like I said, instead of arguing back and forth with a bitch on Queen Radio and you talking shit through the airways, bitch, and on Marriage Boot Camp, bitch, trying to get your life together, be in your children's lives. Your son needs you, nigga, so he won't raise up looking like you and acting like you and dogging these women out and using these women with babies and children in this world and not seeing about them.
This Mountain Dew ain't strong enough. He's so strong.
I'm sick of y'all no-legged niggas out here on the internet flexing
Oh my gosh.
when your children is crying at home because they hungry.
Well,
Moving right along, because I'm sick of you niggas.
Sister Andrew Cardwell, Sister Deaconess Andrew Cardwell has 3 warrants, and she was arrested in St. Louis.
Now,
When I seen the picture, I had a question. I say, wait a minute, everybody stop what they got going on with their life right now. Andrew, why you and your hair are the same color? Who did not tone that yellow and orange out your hair? They could have got you some brass off. They could have got you a lot of things.
he like women.
Girl, that is not the truth. His tongue is too thick like a woman. His tongue real heavy in his mouth.
In the jailhouse.
Girl, he had to. I guess he had to look like Andresha in the jailhouse so he could have commissary.
I mean, he said what he got arrested for? He was arrested for.
I don't know what he was arrested for, but I know he was arrested.
He had 3 warrants, but that wasn't the reason why he got arrested. He got arrested for something else. I think somebody was messing with him or something, and accused
Girl,
him
if my hair and my skin tone are the same color, somebody should mess with me too. I'm sick of Sister Andrew. I'm sick of
I want to know how he got out with 3 warrants.
Girl, I wonder why he is all on Facebook with that thick ass tongue. His tongue thick and heavy in his mouth.
I don't know what to do with this. We might have to further.
Sister Andrew, Andrew Cardwell.
Program.
Sit down, girl.
I don't know actually, but it's and
So, Andrew delivered Caldwell arrested after sexually harassing a man. But he was delivered, remember?
now he said that somebody was messing with him, and then somebody called the police on him, but it wasn't no sexual allegations.
What it just said? What it just said? What it just said?
I thought he liked it women.
I'm ready to go to bed. I cannot win with Sister
So
Adriana.
he still had an urge in there that he.
Baby, his hair is the same color as his skin.
But you know,
Baby.
Chris Brown hair like that too.
No,
Right.
baby. Chris went and got his hair toned to tone out that orange and yellow pigment, underlying pigments that was under
a
it.
dye and a tone. Two different things. So
You have to lighten it, then tone it.
Okay.
He just got his hair light and he didn't tone nothing. Him and his hair both orange.
So he was sexually harassing the men's because he had an urge. Because I thought he was delivered, but he was feeling himself.
Girl,
He
they got
thought
him
nobody
fixed.
was
Girl,
gonna know.
he done been beefing with the whole internet, like T.S. Madison, Funky Dineva.
He
Like,
was beefing with Madison.
yeah,
Really?
girl, he just. And I don't think it was with Madison per se. I think it was with Dineva.
Yeah, because.
And
he was the
so,
one that did the story.
and T.S. Madison was just, and I don't like keep calling her T.S.
I didn't
like
hear
Madison.
her say anything about that situation.
So he T.S. was just, she just happened to be there. Madison just happened to be there, and
happened to be where
where they was when
he got
Funky
arrested.
Dineva. No.
Oh,
when
she
when Funky Dineva was talking about
was
it,
there.
yeah, they just happened to do a little piece of. They gave him this much on the show and was like, okay, moving right along.
I don't know. Okay.
We can go back and find that footage though. We're gonna go find that footage for y'all.
So, my thing is, because what happens in the dark will reveal to the light. And if you are, I mean, I get it if it's like for likes, clicks, and views, women's, because you went viral.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, if you like men's, own up to it. That's what you like. You like what you like.
That's what I like.
You know, that's
what
what you are sexually attracted to,
Jump
for
in the
real.
Cadillac, girl, that's what some miles on it.
You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, you know, you saying you like women's is cute. You might think that they cute because you might want to be like them.
Girl, with that thick ass tongue in his mouth, girl, I can't get past that tongue being so heavy and thick in his mouth.
He heavy tongue, you know.
He
he has a heavy list.
He has a heavy tongue, a thick tongue. His tongue is real thick up in his mouth.
Well, I mean, he uses it for a lot of things.
What I will not do is go into that, no ma'am.
And that's why he got arrested. Because he, you seen that man that was doing that stuff in the church and his dad is jail. Moving right along.
Thank you.
If your partner cheats, would you take them back? I think we need to read this together.
Okay.
If your partner cheats, would you take them back?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Rashida took Frost, what's his name? Kirk. Is it Kirk or Kurt? She took him back.
What?
You know, I was
Rashida-
with Kurt and Rashida this weekend, and you know, I got to speak with them both, and you know, I got footage on Janae TV, you know, and then you know, I had conversations with both of them, and Kurt is, you know, he cool guy, and you know, you did real good out there, and I seen you was that girl, and yeah, thanks, you know, and Rashida, she's so sweet. She's very sweet. She is very pretty.
That's the problem to me. She is too sweet.
And she
Because
took
that
him
nigga
back.
is not cute enough to cheat on her, nothing about her.
But it-
he can't even cheat on her stove.
But
He can't cheat on her lipstick.
But it
He
was-
can't cheat on her mascara.
But it
He
was-
can't cheat on her wig.
But it-
He can't cheat on her nails. He can't cheat on the stones on her nails. Nigga, you need to be, when I say you on your knees kissing her foot, I don't care if she got a bunion or a coin.
But
Kurt,
Sheree, Rick,
mm-mm.
it don't matter.
In this case, it matters.
It matters.
They don't make enough.
So it does matter.
It matters in this case because that he is not cute enough to cheat on Rashida.
But I would have took him back.
For what? You got your own store. The only reason why he still is relevant is because of Rashida. Welcome to my candy store. Hey, that's yeah.
Here it is, right? Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Didn't Solange jump on Jay-Z in the thing?
Did you think Beyonce was gonna leave Jay-Z?
She didn't have to. But what did Beyonce do? Let me tell you how clever this Virgo is. She put out a whole album and told him, nigga, if you do it again, you gonna lose your wife.
But he cheated.
Kurt is not Jay-Z.
He's not Jay-Z.
He ain't even got a
But
peach.
it's the same situation, baby.
Mm-mm.
It's the same situation.
Mm-mm. Rashida got her. Rashida has made a name for herself. Kurt only managed her.
She's relevant. Like Beyonce. Beyonce is relevant.
Jay-Z is
Jay-Z
relevant.
has the money.
Oh shit! Both of them have the money.
Oh.
Jay-Z has the money.
Jay-Z does not have just the money. Beyonce got her own.
She got her own money source. But she ain't got Jay-Z money, and that's no shade.
Listen now, wait, 1
That's
minute.
no shade, honey.
Listen.
The
bitch ain't
net worth is different.
Listen
Jay-Z,
to me when I say this now.
Jay-Z network is not Beyonce's network.
True indeed.
But Jay-Z is benefiting off of Beyonce's clout.
Okay. But listen to me when
They're
I say
good
this.
together.
They are.
Same thing with Rashida.
Listen
and
to
Kurt
me.
Frank.
Listen to me now. Hear me out when I say this. You don't think Jay-Z done taught us something? Why he stocks and bonding?
Of course.
This nigga stock and bonding. Wait a minute. Let me put a corner to a stock and bond. Let me try my hand at a basketball or football or
I'm not saying that she didn't, get anything.
Can I get
She
net
have
worth?
learned a lot.
Can I just get net worth?
Jay-Z network is $1 billion, and Beyonce network is $355 million.
Okay. He's a billionaire. Why do you think he's a billionaire?
Because he's the business. He's in the background. He's the man. He the nigga. He got money. He gonna let this bitch get more money than him. Beyonce is the limelight. She's the golden ticket. She's the clown.
Okay, so listen. So let me ask you this. So do you feel like if Jay-Z and Beyonce had went on Love and Hip Hop, they would have went through the same shit that Rashida and Kurt went through?
Beyonce ain't going nowhere. She gonna get mad. She gonna write another album. She gonna get more money. But we soulmates.
Rashida
We
is
not
not
going
doing the same thing though.
Rashida is not leaving Kurt Frank.
She ain't got the lead. That's her ass. Hey girl.
So it goes back to
get
if
little
you-
Carter and go play. Come on.
Okay,
she cheated.
so
She
there's
cheated too. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did cheat. She
So that's
did
why
cheat.
I feel like
Who cheated?
Rashida. That's why
Rashida
I
cheated
feel like
too.
that's why I
She
feel like
cheated
she did bad.
okay. So here's my.
Yeah, she felt a
I
little guilty.
use those couples as
Yeah.
an example, but my thing is,
But Beyonce
the bottom
was like,
line-
nigga, I'm gonna write a whole album about it and let you know. You
But
try it
the
again.
point that I'm trying to make
Becky
is,
with the baby hair is
for
not
me,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm in a situation, because I'm not gonna be in a random no nigga situation, I'm gonna be in a relationship with nigga that got corn, and
See?
I'm not just going to because he, got horny one day.
Can we
and,
get
and seen a pretty pink
Kurt's
pussy.
net worth, please? Kurt Fox.
Just because he sees some pretty pink pussy, because there's certain things that I can't provide to you. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't
Because
there a difference between marriage and
in a relationship.
a relationship?
It
It
is a
is.
big difference.
But the concept of a relationship, because we're talking about relationships, but people that are contractually married,
You have to. Okay, I guess this is where I'm different. If we're contractually married, it depends on the state that we living in. Because in the state of North Carolina, I got to give you half, or you got to give me. We got to take half of everything. That means if I leave you, you get half of my 401k. You get half of this, you get half of that. Wait a minute. So that means I need to stay. How much is Kurt worth?
$600,000.
Bitch, I'm dead.
How much is Rashida?
$600,000.
Bitch, I'm
And
dead.
yeah, they both.
But
Y'all might well stay here.
Here's
Ain't
the
no
thing,
point.
though.
Stay.
Here's the thing. The businesses, most of the majority of the businesses is under his name.
And that's the sick thing. Why would you give somebody that much control over
Because
you? No, we're
Rashida
husband
was-
and wife.
Rashida was his artist.
We're husband and wife. There's no such thing as your name goes on everything. Nah. You signed that paper, me too. She talking to you, she talking to me too. We're a couple. We're an item. We're married. Everything belongs to me too. So try it again, my friend.
I ain't leaving no nigga because he cheated. I ain't that man. Okay, you know, I might cuss you out, I might jack you up, you know, embarrass your ass. But where you going?
Bitch, you gonna be leaking fucking with me.
Where you going? You thought you was leaving. So you,
I ain't bounced no heads off these walls in here. These walls are real
leaving.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna leave, but what I will say is, oh, you gonna pay the piper.
Okay,
You gonna pay the piper.
I see that.
You most
I'll
definitely
make
gonna
you
pay.
pay, but I'm not gonna leave.
I'm not saying I'm gonna leave. I'm just saying you gonna pay the piper. You gonna pay me.
So it goes down to
Every time I say
what
something.
is considered cheating.
Indeed.
Because, you know, some people feel like, you know, because you like that girl picture about 3, 4, 5 times.
That was cheating.
That was
Yeah,
cheating.
I don't feel like
Or
that.
speculated.
Yeah, I don't feel like that. That's just, yeah, you just real touchy, insecure.
Childish.
Yeah, you just real. You need to go see
Why you
somebody's
keep commenting
therapist.
on her pictures?
You need to go lay on
Every time she
somebody's
posts.
couch. And I'm not talking about the couch in your living room. I'm talking about the couch in the therapist's office. Couch.
Why you liking her pictures and not mine?
Because I thought the picture was cute.
Why you keep commenting on her pictures?
Bitch, I barely say anything. So what are you talking about? Like, and in my case,
Something going on.
mine can like, but mine can't respond. Because your job will not allow you to interact on social media.
What if he see a woman in front of
Who?
him and walk, you know?
We both looking. Cause I'm looking too. I should get him going. Oh Lord. I'm just saying. What's good for the goose got to be good for the gander too now. I'm just saying. If you gonna do it, if you gonna say it, if you
know
gonna
what?
think it.
I've been with a guy that was very touchy-feely, and he was very.
I don't like people like
He was
this.
very nice,
Don't touch me.
and I can see him being nice, but it became a problem because he would see a woman, like we go in the mall, he would see a woman. Oh my gosh, I like that shirt. Wow, that's really nice. Oh my gosh, you really do? Oh yeah. Can you
See-
open my door? And it became a problem, and I had to address that with him. And I was just like, okay, I have a problem with you. And I know it wasn't like, oh my gosh, damn, you fine. But it became like, okay, it's a bit much for me because it's like you will break your neck to give somebody a compliment, and then you neglect me in the process. So I'm feeling
Okay, so
some type
are you-
of way.
So the
And
question,
not that I'm speculating that he's cheating,
Uh-huh.
but it's just like, okay. And so I won't speculate you cheating. We need to set boundaries.
okay,
of
again, what's good for the
appropriate
goose?
and what's not.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's the same difference. It's the same thing. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Why you look like a crackhead by the deal?
My food is microwave.
Go get it. Why your mouth so wide? You like a whole crackhead by the mouth.
So that's my thing. So like, it's putting boundaries on a relationship so you guys know what not to cross, because if things are not set in the beginning or goals not set in the beginning,
Right.
then you guys are like making, speculations that don't need to be speculated
Right,
because
right.
you never set the tone of the relationship.
But again, what's good for the goose has to be good for the gander. You can't say and do one thing, and then when it's done to you, you get mad and upset. You can't do that. You got, listen, if you gonna be flirty and flirtatious and shit, and if you don't want me to do it, then don't you do it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, don't you do it. If you gonna be, all outgoing, cause I'm not a people person. That's not. I am, but I'm not. I have to be with my job, but at the end of the day, I'm really not. Like, I like to close down, but my partner is a people person, and I have to be like, yo, I'm not a people person. So that really gets on my nerves when you are a people person. When we out somewhere and it's always, what's up? Please, I just want to get my food and go home. Why do we have to talk to 50 people?
Here's my thing. I don't want to see you do it. I don't care what you do. To be honest, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you do it. Don't do it in front of me.
Oh, okay.
So let that man cheat in peace.
Hey, you ain't gonna leave like that man cheat.
If you ain't ready to leave that nigga, don't you call him out about no cheating. If you ain't ready to say bye, nigga, what the hell is you confronting him about cheating for? And that's no shade.
And that's no shade. My
So
grandma
let
told me
that,
that too.
let that nigga cheat in peace.
Let that man
Just
cheat in
don't
peace.
cheat in front of me, bitch, because I might say something, I ain't gonna leave you. But I might say something, I might go ooze outside your head. But don't do it in front of me. The rule of the game is to not get caught.
Listen, let me tell you something. Again, my partner is a people person.
Because
I'm not a people person.
I don't know. I'm not saying that nobody's faithful.
I'm not a people person.
But all
But she be
I ever dealt with was married Menses.
This Mountain Dew is real cute. It's a Do Nation reward.
All I ever dealt with was married menses. All the I don't know. It's like a ring attachment, like a magnet. Like all the niggas just get up 3 o'clock in the morning and
Insane. You're straight to you.
and it's just like a magnet, and it's just like it's the suction, and it's just like I don't know what it is. It's like okay.
What? Okay, so but listen. Okay, so let me ask you
Remember
this.
that other guy that followed me all the way home?
All the way to the house
Because
and wanted to talk.
right, and come to find out he didn't know the tea. What happened, Sharika?
So we're on the phone talking, guys, and this man flagged Janae down and said, "Hey, girl, hey."
And I'm minding my own business. And every time I'm minding my own business, somebody end up coming to
This
me.
was
And I'm driving.
This was the crazy thing. Like, he literally followed you all the way home just to say you look like somebody. Oh, I thought you was somebody I knew.
Nigga, you knew I ain't even know this.
You not from here?
And the pickup lines that niggas got, nigga, come on.
I said,
You know you don't know me.
"Oh, my name is such and such." Oh, we still
What he
good?
asked me?
He said, "You got a boyfriend? You married?"
You have any children?
I'm still on the phone like this is really not happening.
He didn't know.
And the commercial told me this is happening, sweetheart. And he was like,
He said
"Okay."
who that is on the phone.
Right. All in my business, mind your business, sir.
I said,
Thank you.
I said, well, you know what? This may not be what you want.
Right. And he said, "What you mean?" And so you proceeded to say, "I am a trans woman." Oh, okay. And he proceeded.
I did what?
You said, "I am a trans woman."
So I did tell him.
Yeah. But he proceeded to keep talking. I'm on the phone like, "Sir."
But he did. And how did he change the subject?
He asked about the homegirl. Do you have any homegirls?
And then he started talking about Jesus.
Then he said something about Jesus. Then he said something about somebody in Atlanta that was a model. And he knew models and he knew photographers.
Basically, I'm not interested no more. Because he turned into a whole pastor.
I said, oh. He said, but I don't judge nobody. Oh, okay. I mean, sir. Because right now, you was cutting into my time. I really want to roll the window up on you.
Well, I mean, I'm glad I got to a spot where I could reach over and grab something just in case he tried it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the men, it's a magnet. They follow me. They attracted to me. You know, I don't know what it is. And, you know, I have to tell them because it's important for my safety that I tell the men's is that, you know, hey girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Y'all make sure y'all go on the internet and support Shay and Jay. Let's talk about it. And we about to have t-shirts out, you know, real soon. So y'all make sure y'all like, click, and subscribe. All right,
And
moving
share.
right along. Boundaries of an open relationship. So if
Ain't
you
no
was in-
ain't no boundaries. Ain't no don't
It is.
no
It is.
It is not. Listen,
It is.
if it say open, you cannot. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no
what if
cheese.
it's, what if it's an open relationship and you and your significant other live in the same house? Now, is the other person invited over there? Can they be in the bed?
That's not. There's no boundary.
It is boundaries.
It is not
Yes,
because
it is.
I ain't being in no open relationship because I'm crazy. I will shoot you. I will try to kill you in your sleep.
Well, see,
Leave me alone.
See, some people that's you know, some people can be in an open relationship, but
Ain't nothing open but my hand for some money.
if I'm in an open
And that's no
relationship,
shade.
if I'm in an open relationship, I don't want to know who she is. You don't see my nigga, I'm not gonna see your bitch. That's it.
Okay, but so you're not gonna come home. So
Don't bring her to my motherfucking house.
but listen. Okay, so let me ask you this because I already gave you ain't no open in my ain't no ship open over here. Cause I'm as crazy and I will stab you, lead poison, all of that. I will feed you ammonia. I will feed you antifreeze. All of that premeditated murder. All of that. Yes, that would be me.
And a
I
cold glass of Clorox.
know that.
So
Okay.
I think it's apple juice.
Okay.
Be careful with me.
Please. Cardi B be out here.
Don't you drink that red.
Okay. So, what if your partner does? Okay, so y'all in an open relationship and your partner don't come home that night.
That's fine. That's fine.
Ain't no way.
You still got to communicate though. Okay, I'm gonna
Commute hell?
I'm gonna be at X, Y, Z. Let me know what's going on. Now you ain't gonna tell me.
Baby.
You ain't gotta tell me every step. That's about. Okay, we about to fuck. Okay, no, I don't need to know that.
No.
Okay, this weekend I'm about to spend time with X, Y, and listen. As long as all of us are treated equally.
Listen, I'm driving my car to your straight through the kitchen.
As long as all your queens
And
is
I'm gonna
taken
beat the
care
horn
of
on my way
equally.
through.
Now we can't stay together.
And I'm getting out the car and saying, hey, y'all,
Now, some
hey.
people in open relationships and they got 3 bitches sleeping in the same bed. Bitch,
That
I'm not that girl.
Please.
I need my time private, and then you
No.
can have your time in private.
That
But
I can't.
don't bring that nappy headed. Don't bring that bitch to my motherfucking house.
Get me.
I don't want to
Somebody
see
take me
her.
off the
I don't
stage.
give a fuck what she look like. I don't give a goddamn what her pussy smell like. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see her. I bitch she don't fucking exist. Just know that that's your bitch over there, and I'm the bitch over here. I'm the main bitch, but you can have your side bitch over there. I don't want to hear about it.
No,
Don't call me.
ma'am.
Don't text
No,
me.
ma'am.
Don't
I
say
am-
shit. Don't bring her to my motherfucking
Baby.
house. Don't make her a cup of coffee. Don't make her no biscuits early in the morning. bitch. I
Listen, the
don't-
way
I don't
my
give a
bloodline
fuck.
is set up, it will not allow me not to be crazy. It will not allow me not to be crazy, Janae. I'm telling you.
Now you can-
Even thinking
now you
about
can-
it, I want to
you
go
can
back
spend
there and
time
slap the
with her.
fuck out of her
Now
and
you
say, hey,
cannot-
you don't
now,
ever fucking
here's
tell
the
me like
thing:
that.
you cannot be in a exclusive relationship with her. Now I let you play around and I let you fucking suck and gag and swallow and gargle, bitch, with that other woman because she could do the things that I'm not willing to do. Because you's a freak in real life, and I'm not about to do that because I don't do those demonic things.
She is willing to do that, so I'm gonna let you release all your sexual demons on that bitch.
No,
But I'm the main bitch, and this is my house. So when you come back to my motherfucking house, you gotta abide by what's going on over here.
America.
Now you can be over there. I don't need you to listen. She better not get pregnant.
The infinite. Let me
You
tell
better not be financing that bitch.
The infinite.
You better not be sending no money over there.
Infinite.
Whatever happens, I bet not get affected. Cause as soon as I get affected, all this shit getting cut off.
Bitch, do you hear me cracking my knuckles? Because I am ready for
But
that
other
day.
than that, I'll let you, do whatever.
No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. No. My bloodline won't let me stay straight in the mind. As soon as you say I got a bitch, you got what?
Cause I'm gonna have a baby.
No, no, I'm not doing it. See,
Some people can't be
I
in a
can't lie
relationship. Some
straight.
people can't be in a relationship with one person.
I cannot
And
lie
I
straight.
understand that. So if you are into a person that cannot be in a monogamous relationship, and this is why men cheat, because men are very sexual. Most men are very sexual, and most men need different sexual partners just to be fine sexually. So he could be in love with one woman, but sexually he needs those different desires.
Could forgive him.
So I'ma let you go and release your sexual demons. But when you come back home, know that you come
throw
back to a
the
real
towel in. But baby, it's not that easy. Hey.
Girl, hey.
Okay. I can't do it. I can't. No.
I shan't.
I shan't. I just.
Shouldn't, can't.
It should. Can't. None of that. I can't. That's too much for me. That's too heavy. Listen, y'all don't understand the bloodline that runs through me. I will show completely out. It will be a whole massacre. A St. Valentine's Day massacre. Again. I'm in love with another man. And I know
It ain't right.
it ain't right. It ain't finna be right. You ain't finna be right. Somebody ain't finna walk right. Somebody ain't finna talk no more. Somebody, mom and them gonna be chicken potato salad eating. It's a whole lot of stuff gonna happen. It's gonna be furniture moving. I can't explain why it's him and not you.
No.
Okay. At the end of the day, I just don't want to. And hell no. Please let's move on.
moving right along. How should you pick up your child from school?
Listen, this principal, girl, this principal got up on this here network TV with a plastic synthetica wig, long wig at that, with a part closure in it, and said that the parents had a dress code to come to the schoolhouse. They could not wear bonnets, they could not wear wraps, they could not wear caps, and they can't wear like spaghetti strap shirts, they can't wear robes. They had to be actually dressed to come to their child's school. So if little Johnny done fell off the slide and bust his head clean the hell open, you got to, don't worry about little Johnny bleeding out. And he got a concussion and a percussion and a succussion. You better be dressed before you walk up in the school.
Well, see, you know what? I never really had that problem because, my mom never really came up to my school because she was working. And she wasn't, she bet not had to come off of work to come to my school.
My mom
So
worked at the school right
she
next door to my
she
school.
went to the open house and whatever.
But
They
other than
emailed
that,
Janet.
you know, she was dropping me off or anything. You know, I better be outside when she pull up.
Bingo.
But she not getting out the car or anything.
And when
You
they
know.
did the interviews of the parents was looking like, what does my looks have to do with how my child is learning? See, ma'am, with the plastic wig, know your place.
Well, let's play devil's advocate.
We can play.
Some children are actually embarrassed of their parents for coming out looking like.
And I
what
get
they
that. I
were.
understand that. And that's a conversation that needs to be had between the child and their parent. Not this principal with a synthetical wig, Vivica Fox wig on down her butt with the U part in it. With all the synthetic fibers, the yucky hair, the plastic, and you know they making hair now that it don't burn no more.
100%
Yucky.
blend.
It ain't even a blend. Hers was plastic. Girl, you caught that on fire. You was getting a straight. Girl, you could have made a whole cup out of her hair. A whole plastic cup.
A styrofoam cup.
But you got the nerve to take. You got the nerve.
She raising the standard.
I understand raising the standard, but you cannot come at people from the left side. You just can't do that because you got a parent like me that'll be like, baby, your hair plastic. If I have to take this bottom off, you gotta take that plastic ass wig off. And I hope you didn't think that was passable for human hair, cause it ain't.
What if she breaking a black stigma of
Black stigma my behind.
You know,
No, ma'am.
I want to change the look.
Listen, if you're trying to break a black stigma, you might want to go get you one of those 100% human hair wigs and put that on your skull with a whole lace closure. Because what you cannot do is go in there and get you a plastic wig from the hair store for $39.99 and try to tell people what they can and cannot wear on their heads.
How much-
because
how
back
much it is?
$39.99.
I thought it was
$49.97. What you cannot do is do that. Because what you did was went in there and stole that mannequin's hair and put it on your head for this here interview for the people. And then under the wig, you talking about I'm natural. No, baby, you Brillo up under that wig. That's what you really are. But we ain't gonna talk about you. We just gonna pray for you and keep. We love you anyway.
Well,
But sister gal with that plastic hair, just no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I understand trying to raise the standards, and there's a way that you go about doing it because you cannot come at parents out of left field about their kids now or what they doing with their children. Because parents are very sensitive when it comes. I know I would be sensitive about my child. But when you got plastic hair on your head, you better not tell me nothing until you can afford a human hair
if
wig.
you come into a
If you-
place of learning,
Empire.
a place of business.
Sensational makes Empire
I feel
human
like
hair.
there's a level
You
of
can go get you a
standard
pack for
that needs to
$13.99
be held.
and make you a whole wig out of
And
it.
if that means if parents have to look us decent and decency in order to come pick up their children, whether it's aftercare, during school, after school,
If you
camp,
work third shift,
PTO, or whatever, a PTA meetings, or come in and sit with your child in the cafeteria because you lurking and stalking and you want to make sure they having good grades, but you come in with bonnets and strollers and
to some
pampers
degree, I agree with that.
and,
If you're
these
coming
things.
to a
and
meeting,
I just can't target this. It has to be for all.
bingo. But if you're coming to a meeting or you're coming to eat lunch with there's a difference. There's a huge difference. And let's just make that clear right now. If you're having a meeting at the school about your child, no, you should not be coming to the school with no damn bonnet on your head. That is ghetto and that is ratchet. And it is a standard. Because Becky doesn't have that on her head. Becky doesn't have a bonnet.
Oh, they do now. It's $100.
It's $98. It's the same bonnet that the black people got, but it's a bow on it. A white lady invented it.
You can go to anytime.
I just think that black people need to do better.
That's that Beyonce pregnant child. I just cannot. I can't. That's it. I'm done. Ain't no way. She went and invented a bow and put it on the satin cap that we done been wearing and said it's $100. Girl, if you don't take your ass to Walmart and get one of them JoJo bows and one of them caps that cost $2 or something and hot
And
glue
watch this. Those Caucasian people are supporting her. $100 bonnet wearing their ass.
Watch. Who's every time?
And it's
Go ahead,
sad
girl.
Because black people can't even support their own motherfucking self. Bitch, I came out with a box of crayons. Bitch, ain't nobody so shit. Ain't nobody motherfucking thing.
Not
Bitch,
Walmart.
I'm selling CDs, DVDs,
It's
movies,
VHS.
bitch.
It don't matter.
Ain't nobody buying them.
They said it don't matter.
You know? They giving their money to the motherfucking white folks and the Chinese folks and the Spanish folks.
I mean,
That look like a beanie, like a baby head.
it is a baby hat.
But it's almost like a loose dome cap.
But
I
it's
mean,
not gonna stay on. They ain't got no
at
tension
all.
on
I mean,
their
that's
head.
what some people make their, basic units out of.
Okay.
You just put sew the clothes on, cut that part out, and
Uh-huh.
sew it down.
But what they wearing it for?
What they keeping nice.
What are you-
Moving right along.
Why are you paying $98 for that?
Right.
Caitlyn
Black was
Jenner
better.
wants babies from her 22-year-old girlfriend.
Can I pull my braids on my? First of all,
What's wrong with that?
what is wrong with that is because Caitlyn Jenner is 1,762 years old, and how much longer you think you're gonna live to see these babies grow up? Number two, your children are very grown. Your oldest tell on if you watch KK Keeping Up with the Kardashians, your oldest children tell how you were not in their life and you were not a great parent, a great father to them. Because I really don't know what to call you, a mother or a father, because I don't know. I just don't know. Because I see you as a trans woman, but I knew you as Bruce Jenner too. And that's no shade, but your kids still call you dad, but you look like a woman. I don't know. I don't. At this point in my life, I just.
Well, I don't know about the baby part because,
Well, I'm telling you, Bruce is 1,000 years old.
Since the children are saying that, you haven't.
For his oldest, Brody and Brandon, they're saying you weren't in my. But see, Brody is taking it harder than Brandon. Brandon just like go with the flow, whatever. You wasn't here then, but we're gonna take what we got now.
Well, he didn't know how to be a father because he
Indeed.
wanted to be a woman. He didn't know.
And that's no shade.
He wanted to
He
be
really
a woman,
did.
so he didn't know how to.
They say Kris Jenner caught him in her panties. I left a note in the hallway.
He wanted to go woman. But see, here's the thing. Everybody is so going crazy on like
I just
how
feel
do you
like
want to
if
be
you-
a woman and still want to have sex with women.
I feel like if you didn't do right by the first couple of children, don't go out here. And you're older, Caitlyn, girl, but Caitlyn, you're older. You cannot do that. If you're gonna have children, you need to be at an age where you can. Have y'all seen Caitlyn's neck? Caitlyn's neck look like an old stressed out white woman's neck.
Well, let's talk about this woman that's 22 years old that's willing to have the baby because it's not
First of
she
all,
want the ticket, the meal ticket.
what are you doing with somebody that is 1,762 years your senior?
A check.
He ain't got no money like that. Can we get Bruce Jenner's net worth, please?
Bruce Jenner got a coin, honey.
He got a coin, but he ain't got no coin.
He got a
He
coin.
ain't got Chris coin. Oh. He only want me when I'm not there.
That's a good question. I can't speak on that.
He ain't got no Kris Jenner
I don't want
coin.
to give my opinion on somebody's facts,
We working on that.
you know. So I need to know Bruce Jenner's network and Kris Jenner's network.
Fact checking right now.
Bruce Jenner network is net worth is 100 million.
100 million is what Caitlyn is worth. Now give me this good old nasty Kris Jenner. Kris Kardashian, whatever.
Is 60 million.
Oh wow. Wow. It's really a man-woman type of thing. Men get paid more. They really do.
And Caitlyn is out here looking awkward as hell. And a pair of Giuseppe's. Walking like a bow-legged Lou. With so-ass feet.
And that 22-year-old pussy is gonna get the bag. That's what it's about. Do you think she's attracted to him? Her?
Girl, you don't even know what to call her. I mean, Caitlyn. I mean, girl, I just don't know it. Did Caitlyn have hair plug rejuvenation?
What?
Did she go get the hairline together?
I don't know.
It looked like
It
it.
could be a lace.
Okay,
I'm saying.
because it looked like it.
Well, I mean, okay, I can't see
'Cause
if they want to have babies and stuff, that's their business. But
yeah,
my
I
thing
just feel
is,
like you need to be of age to raise your children.
she might not mind.
So you
go
gon-
the bag.
You gonna kill him off. He gone. And the baby too.
You ain't seen Hugh Hefner, those little girls
Mm-hmm. I have.
sucking and gagging on the worm for the bag.
It's just some things that I
I
just.
seen that video
It's just some things I want.
with Iggy. How it go?
Iggy Azalea.
What?
I started from the bottom
And now I'm rich. I got in my bag and name look
Backseat.
I started to say sorry, but
Fuck that shit.
you started out hating. I get like.
Did y'all see the video?
But go ahead.
The
Girl.
video was about how she was in a relationship with a whole ass man.
I mean, Anna
She killed
Nicole
them,
did that.
and she got the bag.
Anna Nicole did
That's what it be
that.
about.
Anna
I'm
Nicole
in
had
love
that.
with you.
Anna Nicole had that man in a wheelchair, rolling him around, then pushed his ass down into the altar, made him marry her.
And she died.
Moving right along.
They say that this woman in Georgia was giving out HIV.
They say this woman in Georgia giving out HIV, and she naming names in the video.
That's not funny, Ricky.
She is, honey.
Ricky, that's not funny.
Wait. She done gave out a whole list.
What's their name? What's one of their names?
I don't know, baby.
You. Sure, Ricky, that's not funny.
Listen, I know it's not funny, but this is the thing.
Them people see.
Y'all have to be careful out here when y'all having sex with people. Because y'all be choking and swallowing and gagging and doing all of the the things with people. And
The things are the things.
the things with people, and they be infected.
And
Y'all need to go, and
if you
then
gonna be a hoe and a hoe right, put some protection.
right. But this the part of the
Put some
story that got
fall on
me.
these niggas' dicks,
Okay.
bitch, and stop doing all this shit. And they
That-
dripping Ebola from their motherfucking dick, and
This
and
is the
SARS, and they
part.
got syphilis in the mouth.
The part of the story
And you
that
got
took
bumps
me
on your
out.
pad.
Girl, looking like a dragon about the back.
They knew they got it. They knew that bitch had it too because she was. I knew that pussy wasn't that good that they wanted to go raw. Listen, it smelled like something. She got HIV. She said gonorrhea, syphilis, blue waffle. Bitch,
Girl!
you didn't think she had in it. Like, can you tell what people have?
I don't know. I ain't never been on. I don't know.
How did you manage to fuck all those niggas and nobody ain't said
But this
shit?
is the gag, though. This is the part of the story that had me clueless as hell. Instead of the man taking the first step to go get tested to see if he actually had it, girl, he went and took a warrant out on him. You should have been running down there to the clinic and see what the clinic.
You know niggas don't go to the doctor.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Now it's speculated that that's what happened. She's not charged with anything yet because they want to know if it's a hoax. They want to know if it's a hoax, if she's just doing it as a stunt. But they said she still will be charged if it is. But they said if not, if this is an actual real thing, she'll be charged with murder.
Y'all better start popping y'all knuckles now. It's gonna be a lot of men. And she even put their girlfriends, their baby mamas, the wives out there. She started naming names.
Well,
I said,
I
woo.
bet you won't ever cheat in your motherfucking life, nigga.
And that's why we cannot have an open relationship.
We can have an open relationship.
Period.
We can have an open relationship.
No, we cannot. Because it be hoes like her
We gotta wrap
that'll
it
catch. It be hoes like her. What if it get good one night and you forget y'all in the heat of the moment and
Fuck
it?
that.
Well.
I ain't forgetting shit.
Okay. Moving right along.
Because this is what you want.
This is what you want.
Okay.
Okay. Moving right along.
Beyonce is
Can you
reportedly.
pour this out for
It
me,
looks
please?
like I heard that they might be doing a Destiny's Child reunion tour in 2020.
I hope so.
I'm here for it. I don't think you're ready for this, Jerry. I don't think you're ready for this, cause my body too bootylicious for you.
Hey.
Kelly, can you handle it? Rika.
Listen, did y'all see Michelle on the
Can you
homecoming?
handle this? I don't think you can handle this.
Oh.
Latavia.
What I'm not finna do is I'm not finna be a part of this foolishness because I'm a Beehive fan.
Now, that's a good question. Do you
Michelle,
think they
You
gonna
go to church because she gonna be at the singing.
She is mental health.
She is.
I'm gonna get my collection.
You don't think she gonna be a part of the tour?
I'm gonna get my
You don't think she's gonna be a part of the
at the finale. When she said
You don't think she's gonna be a part of the tour?
Nobody can say
How many
no
appearances Michelle
when
made
Jesus
with Beyonce
say yes.
since they broke up?
She's been a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I just didn't
You don't think
she
she's
was
gonna be on
gonna
the tour?
perform. No, I didn't think she was gonna perform.
How we gonna have a Destiny's Child tour without Michelle?
They're gonna call Latavia, Latoya, this one.
But that's a good thing. Like, would Latavia and Latoya be a part of it?
Ooh,
I
that
don't
is a good
think
thing.
so because I feel like they ended on such bad. Well, from what I understand, Latoya ended on such bad.
Then
And
Beyonce
Latavia.
took pictures with one.
Bye-bye.
Then she took a picture with
With Latoya Luckett.
Latoya.
But
Somebody
they
was
said they
pregnant.
good though.
Yeah, Latoya said she
They said everybody.
Okay, so but Latavia, she good too now.
But they said everybody
I don't know
with
what
each
each
other.
other. And ain't Latoya like her or something? Oh, they was just been friends.
When Jesus said,
I think all
Yes.
of. I think this
No
is
man can
20
say
years.
no.
In 2020, I think all of them are going to make some.
If
type of
all of them
appearance.
come out, I will gag because I'm
All
I'm
of
gonna
them
make
are
my
going to-
appearance there.
Right, because what do you
I
do?
mean, in the
How
older
would Michelle walk
songs.
out with Latavia and her?
No,
or
when
like
they
when they
first-
first,
She just
he was
wanna
like,
be
"Yeah,
on
the
there."
stage, I'm here. Where
I
did
don't
he go?
think she gonna be up there when they sing their old song.
Because it's gonna be tension. You wasn't here.
Okay.
Well, I replaced y'all, so it don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter so
I
smooth.
don't know what they got, and then I think
Right.
Matthew
So I can
Rose.
sing my
Matthew
song.
Rose is actually going to be coming out with a remake, like I think it's a movie or a play or something like that.
I hope not.
With Destiny's Child.
I hope
I
not.
want to see it. I'm here
They should
for
call
it.
it Faith Kids.
I'm here for it, and I want to
They
see
said
it.
a remake of what?
This is true.
I
Like
hope
the
not.
movie or
I
something.
hope not. Because you know, Matthew did a whole lot of laundry.
Yeah, he was the one that was basically causing them to break up because he was pushing like Beyonce to the forefront because he
How the hell y'all
realized
go
in the
to
old group.
drop her?
Why
Beyonce-
not? That's his daughter.
I know, but I mean, if you actually have other girls in the group that actually can sing,
Yeah, but
why just have
she was the
one?
reason why everybody else was there. There's no shade. It was because of my daughter.
Girls' time.
Well,
I'm not good.
Beyonce was doing the singing. She was doing the show. She was getting put into competition.
My shoulder ain't good,
And while
y'all.
she was singing at the house, she had Kelly. Kelly was a childhood friend.
Kelly lit. No,
Kelly's a cousin.
Kelly is adopted.
Kelly is
Kelly is adopted by
blood
them.
related to Beyonce.
But I mean, it's still her cousin by law. Ain't nothing blood now by law because I mean, people can change their names by law. People can change their genders. No shade.
What are you talking
By
about?
law, huh?
What are you talking about?
Well,
Kelly.
Kelly's her cousin.
It's hard to know.
I'm saying they're not blood cousins.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying like, but okay.
They say they're cousins.
Hell, I thought they were sisters. I thought Matthew and Tina had adopted.
They were childhood friends.
Can somebody Google that for me? Because I thought that I'm almost sure that Tina and Matthew adopted Kelly. When Jesus say,
I know Kelly was around while they around Beyonce's childhood.
I do
And
know that.
they became singing
I
together and
know when
everything.
you-
And after that, when they used to perform at the salon with Tina, you know, it became a thing. Like, oh my gosh, these girls can sing. And then as they got older, they started doing contests, and they created a girls group called Girl Time. And they started dancing and singing and getting in these contests, and you know, and they won some and they lose some.
You right.
And that's how they started. So I feel that, you know, if they have, you got some information?
It says, in what way Kelly Rowland and Beyonce are related? They are not related. Rowland lived with the family of Beyonce Knowles starting at the age of 11 and was mistakenly and helped referred to as her cousin.
She was not adopted.
No.
Nor her cousin.
Now they adopted
married
her, but she wasn't
She
legally
wasn't, yeah, she
adopted.
was, she was taken in. by
Right.
no
So
family.
she was a childhood friend, like I said, and you know that's what happened. So when they had the girls' time and everything, you know that was that, and then they had the whole, you know, fiasco and everything. I think it would be a great idea
To
to
bring
have
everybody
all the girls
Yeah, bring everybody back.
and do something. And
Y'all just make sure Michelle know the steps. Make sure she know the steps. Because y'all know Michelle will mess up something. I'm just saying.
What show was that? Kelly said slew-footed brown mouse that she was okay. That's my cousin with the same accent. That's my cousin. That's not your cousin. You was a slumber party friend that stayed at her house. No shade, but you sing too.
Well, Kelly Baby looked like Jay-Z.
And do!
You know which way can I take?
It doesn't matter.
I'm on like
So
every
they
girl
may,
side, every
they
house.
may be really close. They not blood cousins, but Kelly Baby looked like Blue Ivy.
Dirty
and Sir Carter.
laundry. Dirty laundry.
And Remy is it Remy or
Girl,
Remy?
I don't know them babies'
Remy.
name. I just
Remy and Sir Carter look like Kelly Baby.
dirty laundry. This dirty laundry. Maybe that's what she was singing about earlier. Maybe her and Beyonce was in the threesome. And whoop, somebody got pregnant. So whoop, somebody else had to get pregnant. This dirty laundry, dirty laundry.
I always had that in my mind for years, and I seen that baby when it was on.
I
the
did, and I
magazine.
said-
I said that baby looked like Blue Ivy, and he got those lips
Never
like
could've
Jay Z. But wait a minute, Jay Z is not, and then that baby don't look like
That baby
nothing
light
like the
skin.
baby daddy.
That baby light skin.
He is. Somebody has been creeping.
It's just in
So I
love.
creep. Yeah, I'm just creep right on the down low.
Cause nobody ain't supposed to know. Yeah.
Whoa.
So I quit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this show. We want to thank everybody for coming out. And, you know, we have had an amazing time. We're going to have some old nasty raps, honey. And make sure y'all tune into the after show on The Real Janae Wright on Instagram, TheRealJanaeWright. And it's going down. So we want to thank y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Shay and Jay, let's talk about it on the internet, on YouTube. And we're going to get all the other internet stuff and social media sites together. But right now, we want y'all to like and share on the YouTubes. And make sure y'all tell your mamas, your daddies, sisters, brothers, cousins, niggas, and side niggas.
Wake your grandmamas up, too.
What if they
And
did?
get her. Wake up. It don't matter.
What if she on the dialysis?
It don't matter.
What if she got the sugar?
They got TV.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Fix her wig and bring her home.
What if they got the tube down her throat?
But it really don't matter. Sit her ass up.
Is she on ICU?
Turn the TV on.
She in the hospital, Aretha.
It don't matter.
She got sugar.
Did you just put an L in the hospital?
Hospital.
When did it spill?
Mm-hmm.
Over.
It's spelled over
Oh, okay.
into the. Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for watching. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye, loves.